Well, that was kind of fast. I honestly didn't expect to get another Batman game so soon. I mean, especially what Arkham City came out less than 2 years ago, I think? About 2 years ago. 2011. Yes, 2 years ago. And, but, you know, this really is possible only because Rocksteady didn't develop this game. It was developed by Warner Brothers Montreal, who pretty much decided, and I'm going to spoil Arkham City here, that, oh shit, we killed off the Joker in the last game. We can't have him in the next one. He's the most popular character. Oh shit. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Prequel. Yeah. Do a prequel. Yeah, prequel. Just, who gives a fuck about the other shit? Like, write a new story, whatever. Just get the Joker in there. The Joker. Because he's popular, and every Batman fan loves him, and yada yada yada. Really, I gotta be honest. This game really feels like just an excuse to bring back the Joker. Now, I wouldn't mind that, because I'm gonna come right and say it. Everything that has to do with the Joker in Arkham Origins is amazing, and easily the highlight of the game. But if you're gonna do something like this, really the effort, the half-assery, is on full display in Arkham Origins. And yes, Arkham Origins is nowhere near on the same level as Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Well, those are two of my favorite games ever. This game, really, if this were the first Batman game ever released, if we didn't have Arkham Asylum and we didn't have Arkham City, this would be the best Batman game ever by a huge margin. Unfortunately, in this game's case, we do have Arkham City and we do have Arkham Asylum. And this just doesn't cut it. It's really a sloppy, half-assed, yet fun effort. And I'll get to that in a second. Basically, the story in this game revolves around Christmas Eve. Black Mass hires 8 of DC Comics' best assassins to come after the Dark Knight for reasons that are unknown. So Batman, of course, in true, and like all these games, it all revolves around one crazy-ass night where Batman has to go out on Christmas Eve / Christmas Day and find out why Black Mass has hired these 8 assassins. He has to confront these 8 assassins, and he's got to deal with other criminals in the mix, like the Joker, and Penguin, and Anarchy, and corrupt SWAT teams that also won the bounty on Batman's head. I gotta say, the story in this game is actually pretty good. If it were made... Honestly, this feels more like it should have been a graphic novel, or a film even. If DC, those DC animated movies had made this story into a movie, it would have been great. It would have been a great Batman movie. But as a game, really the campaign is a mixed bag. There are moments that are really badass, and almost outshine Batman Arkham City. And then there are really long stretches of just, doing the same crap from Arkham City over and over. If you haven't played Arkham City yet, you're probably going to enjoy this game a lot more than the people that already have, because this is pretty much Arkham City, minus the polish, and the new ideas, and the passion. Where is the passion here? There's no passion in this game. That besides the stuff with the Joker, really I felt like everything else was meh at best in terms of storytelling and everything. And here is my biggest disappointment with this game. The assassins themselves, there are so much wasted potential with these 8 assassins. I'm gonna name off the assassins because they all have been leaked. You got Killer Croc, Shiva, Deathstroke, Deadshot, Copperhead, Electrocutioner, Bane, and oh god, I'm trying to remember the last one. Damn, Firefly. There we go. So these 8 assassins, only a few of them really get the attention they deserve. Like Firefly, he has a whole section in this game where it's all focused around Firefly and stopping Firefly. And he is actually while his boss battle, another problem with this game, all the boss battles in this game are really repetitive. And it's cool at first, but you really start to notice it's just the same thing over and over and over again. I really thought they would try to push like new kind of boss battles in this game. They're really the same thing. It's been taken from Arkham City, reskinned, and put in here. Also, who else gets a good... Bane, he gets way too much screen time, only because, yeah, The Dark Knight Rises came out last year, so we gotta have Bane full front and center. And Bane, yeah, his fight, oh, besides one, and again, it's a ripoff from Arkham City, besides one fight that relates to Bane, all those Bane fights, they're disappointing. But, oh my god, some of these boss they should be... Deathstroke, he was marketed from the very beginning. He is barely in this game. He's in it for a split second at the beginning, and then one small boss battle. And it's like, what these guys should have... Shiva, one of the deadliest assassins, not just in DC Comics, but in all comic books. Just this martial arts giant. She's just extremely dangerous, and she's given a quick... She's not even in the main campaign. She's given a short side mission that's, again, been taken from Arkham City, reskinned, and put into Arkham Origins. What the hell? They had this amazing opportunity to have these epic boss battles between Batman. You could have had an amazing boss battle with Shiva, but no, it's just the short fight, yada yada yada, same crap over and over again, and you're done. You got Copperhead. Copperhead actually has a good boss battle, but again, it's been taken from Arkham City, reskinned, and put in here. Deathstroke, taken from Arkham City, reskinned, and put in here. You see where I'm coming from? It's just Arkham City, reskinned, put in here, no passion, no heart, no creativity. It is the same crap over and over and over and over again. And god damn it, that just makes me mad that they've marketed, they've built up, and one of these assassins two of them are a joke. They are one of them is literally a joke boss battle. I hate it. And I'm not gonna say which one, but I absolutely hate it. Unless it's been built up to that in a clever way. I hate it when, like, you're confronted with this huge enemy, and the enemy is like, "Roar, I'm gonna kick your ass." And then the game pulls this trick on you, where all you have to do is punch him once, and he gets knocked the fuck out. I hate that shit. I don't want that in a Batman game. When you have built up these 8 assassins, there's so much potential. Like, Warner Brothers Montreal, they did this thing where it's like, oh, we're not going to show all 8 villains at once. We're going to have them revealed over the coming months, have it, like, reveals and trailers and shit. Almost all of them are disappointments, and barely in this game, except Bane, who's again, disappointing. Good voice actor, just wrong. Wrong way to do this. Oh, that just infuriates me above anything else in this game. The assassins, they are wasted. And also, not even just the assassins. A lot of villains are just, again, taken from the previous games, reskinned. I'm getting tired of saying this. You know, basically, this game is Arkham City in a nutshell. It's Arkham City. It is. Arkham Origins is Arkham City. No passion, no creativity, no new ideas, no polish. And that's another thing. This is one of the buggiest games I have come across in a long time for a launch date. I haven't seen a launch date this buggy on the PlayStation 3 probably since either AC3 or Skyrim. I mean, what the hell were these developers doing? I'm pretty sure this game was rushed out the door to get to holiday season and to say, oh yeah, we got Batman over here, push this out here. But sir, we still have lots of bugs in the system. Who gives a shit? Just push this game out, have it be, whatever, we'll patch it up later. I hate that, and what's sad is that the developers, this is another case of developers being lazy in their games, where they just go, oh, we'll patch it up later. Fuck it. Game-breaking bug? Oh fucking well, we'll patch it up later. That's your job! You are paid to make polished games. Polish them! Fuck! Is that too hard to ask? Maybe you should have done it like Watch Dogs, where Watch Dogs and Bioshock Infinite this year, they said, look, we still got bugs, we don't want to have a really glitchy game, and we want to deliver the best experience possible, so we're going to delay it for a couple months, alright? And I know people will get mad, and you'll probably lose some money on that, but who cares? When it comes out, it will be a better game, and you'll make that money back most likely, because people will hear about what a better game it is, because you delayed it to make it better. That's what should have happened here. There are parts where I encounter multiple bugs. There are parts where you can't even go on, you know how they have the gargoyle ledges? You can't even do that at some points, because there's a bug for that. There's a huge bug on the PC version where when you try to do the Enigma files, try to go in there, there's a part that like you can't even leave this one room because there's a bug. And there's another one where you can't even do the silent takedowns. There was literally a part where I crouched behind two guys and I went like, you know, trying to crouch, do the silent takedown. It wouldn't do the silent takedown. What the hell? What the hell? Also, there are multiple... I experienced at least 3 freezes playing this game, which were annoying as hell. And there was couple really bad audio glitches. There was one audio glitch where I was in a room where it was making this electric shock, like the staticky sound, and it was fine when it was in the room. Then when I exited the room, the sound followed me. The sound got caught in the game's regular audio, and it stayed there for like a good 5 minutes when I was doing other things. I wasn't even in that room. I wasn't even near electricity or static, and yet I could hear that fucking static sound, and it wasn't my TV. I could hear that fucking static sound, and it would just be like... So I had to pause the game, restart it, and went away, thankfully. Didn't stay. I was worried that the whole game was fucked because of this, but god damn it, I hate this lack of polish. Polish your games! And I'm sorry if I sound more angry than usual. It's because I'm a huge Batman fan. I've been looking forward to this game for a long time. Yeah, I know it was probably not going to be as good as Arkham City or Arkham Asylum. That's a given. It's not a Rocksteady game. That does not give you an excuse to not put as much effort into this game as possible. And really, unfortunately, this is another case of bigger isn't always better. This world is huge. Yet, unlike GTA 5, there's shit to do, but it just doesn't feel... It really doesn't give you... for me personally, it doesn't give that much of a motivation to go back and explore the city some more. Really, who gives a shit when there's like barely anything to do that you couldn't do in Arkham City? And there's this long bridge that separates the two districts that takes forever to get across. Who designed this bridge? Whoever designed this bridge should have been fired. This is stupid. So, like, I think it was really there just to say, well, we have this fast travel option over here. Thank God for the fast travel option. Thank God. Because we have that. Good. Do that. Do that. Don't cross this bridge. This bridge is fucking annoying as hell. Okay. Okay. And it sounds like I hate this game. I don't hate Batman Arkham Origins. I think it's a solid game. It's just the things that it screws up some big things. Thankfully, one of the big things they got right was the reason they probably made this game in the first place. The Joker. Everything that has to do with the Joker in this game is amazing. He's easily the highlight of this game. And I was kind of getting a little weary playing it. I was going, oh god, when the fuck is this gonna get up? When's this gonna get going? And as soon as the Joker came in, it was like, it just went up again. It was so good. I was like, oh, thank God, yes. Yes, the Joker. And Troy Baker, he sounds a little too much like Mark Hamill, but he is so good in this role. He should be the new Joker from now on. He really nails this performance. And this guy has been on one fantastic role this year. He was the voice of Booker DeWitt in Bioshock Infinite. Amazing there. He was Joel in The Last of Us. Fantastic performance there. And now he plays one of the greatest villains of all time, and he fucking kills it. He is so good in this role. He needs to win some kind of voice actor of the year award because of this one performance. Not to mention the other two I mentioned. And also, you do have some parts of the game that are actually really fun. I don't want to give anything away, but the Mad Hatter part in this game is actually really cool. I really liked that mission. Even though, again, I don't want to say it's from Arkham City. You've also got, there's the Riddler stuff. The Riddler stuff is still fun to go around and collect. And then the random side missions where you come across like random crimes going on, that's a cool addition. They've also got, the gameplay still works very well. The blocking and punching, it's not as polished as it was in the last game, but it still works fine where it's playable and enjoyable. And you've also got, I believe, this is a new enemy with the martial arts expert enemy. That guy is awesome. Really, I love that, even though it can't repeat. It adds a new layer of strategy to these fights, especially when it comes to the challenge rooms. And the challenge rooms, still awesome. Still love doing those. And Deathstroke stuff, which I know he's a DLC character. If you got the game pre-ordered, which I didn't pre-order the game, but you know I still got Deathstroke. Which I don't know how that works there, but okay. How? He's still cool. He's a cool character to play, which confuses me even more. What the fuck is he doing in this game as a side character in the challenge rooms when he's barely in the game to begin with? And it really, what they should have done with these characters, they reveal all of them. At the very beginning, they tell you the 8 assassins. And it's like, there's no build-up. So you know all of them already. So you know who to expect. What they should have done is they should have had little hints of who you would fight at the beginning. And they need to build the hell out of these fights. They need to build and build and build, and where you'd see them, you'd have little encounters with them, but it wouldn't be the big climactic fight. Then, later on in the game, about maybe close to the midway point, you should have started fighting the assassins. And that would have been so cool. And then redesign the boss battles to make them more epic, have more technique to them, where you feel like a badass martial arts expert instead of this repetitive shit. What they should have done. And also, the vocal work here is still great. I really like the guy who was Batman. I keep forgetting his name, but I know he was Ezio. He's still great here. The guy, Nolan North is the Penguin. Still awesome. Whoever voiced Commissioner Gordon, he was okay. Not great. And, yeah, it's just, and it was interesting to see how, like, this is called Arkham Origins. It's not the origins of Arkham Asylum or anything. It's just, it's an origin story of the relationship between Batman and the Joker. And thankfully that part is really cool. And also the environments, especially the Joker stuff. Again, I'm going to be praising everything that has to do with the Joker. Everything that has to do with the Joker in this game. Amazing. Including the environments. They look amazing, even though they're very derivative, again, of the previous 2 games. Still cool here. But, yeah, overall, Arkham Origins, as much as I liked it, I still think it's a huge disappointment. It does not get anywhere near the potential of awesomeness that it should have. I was really, it was just a downer playing this game. I was like, man, you know, I saw so much room for improvement. And I know the bugs can be taken care of in future patches, but just, you know, again, developers are getting lazy. But just everything that has to do with the assassins, that's the part that breaks my heart the most, because I was so looking forward to fighting Deathstroke in this big epic battle, and to fight Copperhead, and to fight Deadshot. All that stuff I was so looking forward to that. And pretty much almost all of that disappoints. So, I'm one sad Batman fan today. I still would recommend this game. You know, when it goes down in price to $39.99, or just wait for the Game of the Year edition, because I know there's going to be story related DLC coming out for it most likely. So wait for that. Wait for either the Game of the Year edition, or wait for it to come down to like $39.99 or something like that. Because paying $59.99 for this right now in its current state, I wouldn't do it. I mean, really, right now, I kind of have buyer's remorse over this thing. So, anyway, thank you for watching. Sorry about the rant. I gotta do that every now and then, just to get it out of my system. And it's what a YouTube channel is for. So, there you go. And, of course, if you like what you see, subscribe. And as always, have a good one.